They appear on the hilltops, often armed, sometimes with bats, sometimes with guns. They descend into Palestinian villages, storm homes, and harass children on their way to school. They beat, burn, and sometimes kill. These are the Israeli settlers of the occupied West Bank, and their violence is growing.
Those are, part of them are disturbed young people, really disturbed. You should see them. Motivated with a very dangerous combination of messianic religious beliefs and terrible hatred and racism toward Palestinians.
While much of the world's attention has been on Gaza over the past 2 years, less than 33 kilometres away, settlers continue daily assaults. This year is on track to become the most violent yet, with more than 1,000 attacks so far.
The most prominent attack or violation is hitting people, directly hitting on the body. I'm talking about bruises, fractures. It also reached killing people inside their lands with gunfire or by beating.
But how has such aggression gone unchecked? And why now, more than ever, has settler violence intensified, despite being prohibited under both Israeli and international law?
You have to understand that the settlers saw the 7th of October not only as a catastrophe, but as a great opportunity to take advantage of the fact that all the focus is on Gaza. They became much more violent in the last 2 years because they know very well that they can do whatever they want. They can come today and shoot any shepherd anywhere, and nobody would even investigate.
It's olive harvest season in Palestine, a time traditionally symbolising resilience and Palestinians' connection to their land. But this video, recorded by an American journalist, shows Israeli settlers assaulting Palestinian olive farmers.
You got it. Oh, come on, don't hit her! Hey! Oh my God. Hey! 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 Holy shit. Hey! Oh no.
What was once a season of hope has become one of fear, with the United Nations warning that this year's olive harvest could be the most violent in more than a decade.
كان من موسم الزيتون عندنا مثل عيد، كنا ننبسط فيه، كان موسم ممتاز جدا، ننبسط ونجتمع مع بعضنا، الأولاد والنساء والرجال والكبار السن، نجتمع ونقطف الزيتون جميعنا مع بعضنا. إلا أن السنة حال الاحتلال، ومن هذه الفرحة اللي كانت تكتمل معانا واقتصوها من جذورها.
The violence towards Palestinians often goes unchecked by Israeli soldiers, at times protecting the settlers as they attack with impunity. The surge in violence comes amid rapid settlement expansion in the West Bank. Today, between 600,000 and 750,000 settlers live in more than 250 settlements and outposts across the occupied West Bank and East Jerusalem.
I think it's the core value for Israel. They want to seize its lands, to build the greater Israel and to create the greater Israel and to create also the greater Jerusalem.
The facts of the ground are that in the last 2 years, dozens and dozens and dozens of new settlements, illegal outposts appeared. So the expansion is happening now on a daily basis.
In a move condemned globally, Israel approved the controversial E1 plan in August, a project that would link thousands of illegal settlements, effectively severing East Jerusalem and jeopardizing any prospect of a future Palestinian state. But this isn't new. For decades, Israel has used construction and urban planning as tools of domination, building settlements, walls and roads in ways that fragment Palestinian communities.
And this is something that you can see anywhere. If you drive through the West Bank, you see the Jewish communities on a hilltop, you see still the Palestinian villages, contained, surrounded by all spectrum of architectural vocabulary. The roads, the walls, planning policy that kind of takes away their capacity to connect to other villages.
As settlers expand their grip on the West Bank, far-right lawmakers in the Israeli parliament are moving to make that control permanent. Last month, they approved 2 bills calling for the formal annexation of the West Bank. But the move drew criticism from both Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and US politicians due to fears of interfering with the ceasefire deal.
I mean, look, if it was a political stunt, it was a very stupid political stunt, and I personally take some insult to it. The West Bank is not going to be annexed by Israel.
Well, this was a vote that they took in the Knesset. From what it was explained to me, it was elements that tried to use it to embarrass Netanyahu while the vice president was here.
Don't worry about the West Bank. Israel's not going to do anything with the West Bank, okay? Don't worry about it. Is that your question? They're not going to do anything with the West Bank. Don't worry about it.
But how genuine is that condemnation when on the ground in the West Bank, a violent annexation is already unfolding?
The US officials wanted to mislead the international community by their statements, by their speeches. I named this stage as a peace on the table and the war on the ground.
It's happening every day, every moment. When we heard Trump saying that, we laughed, really. It was a bitter laugh, but we laughed because we know that the annexation is going on.
For many, the surge in settler violence and relentless settlement expansion leave little room for debate. Annexation isn't coming, it's already here. And life for Palestinians in the West Bank grows ever more precarious.